3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up, Crystal? This
Is
is
it JoJo or
fuck.
so?
I don't want to be Joel because that's someone else. Me. Joanne, dude, that's such an old people's name, man. Happy Halloween, Crystal. Damn.
Really, we're both.
Yeah.
You look good.
Oh, you look good. I like the makeup. It's on point. And the lipstick.
That means it was mine.
Right, Andrew.
And I'm
Oh my god, dude. It's the perfect time for you guys to sub. Happy Halloween, guys.
too.
My beautiful baby girl, what's up? So you like my hair? Did my hair?
Cut it.
I cut it. Yep. I got my earring. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I feel like streams drop. Oh no. It can't handle like the hotness right now, dude.
Oh.
Yo, can you guys chat? Can you confirm if I'm dropping frames? I I don't know because I've closed everything right now.
I like.
Really? Yeah, they say it's lag.
Oh. Yeah.
I guess I'll keep streaming because this is gonna be recording it. Yeah, I'm
Does
dropping.
it say on?
Yeah, it's like it's in red right now.
Oh.
I'm streaming video. Yeah, I'm streaming directly from Discord. Yeah, go ahead. Go for it. I'll entertain chat. They don't heal. Alright. Shit, the fucking audio is muted, yo.
Oh no,
It
they
was
don't hear Crystal.
now they hear you guys. Yeah, I had that.
Oh, they said turn off your camera for Discord?
Well, I'm using a separate camera. That's probably why. So I could probably turn off this camera.
Yeah, you can turn off the camera that I don't need to see you. I hear you.
Alright.
Yeah.
Should drop. It's only 4 minutes in. Yeah, like the last episode, my mic was muted for dollars. I'm like, fuck, man.
Oh no, the entire time?
No, it was like for 3 minutes, and this is exactly the. But the audio was muted for this one. I was like, oh, I forgot. But it's like whatever.
Hey, at least it's working now.
Right.
Yeah. How are you doing today? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Yo, I haven't dressed up in like so long because like I usually just work or I just don't really care about Halloween.
Really? Well, you dressed up for stream.
Yeah.
For
stream.
like the last
I hope you like
weeks.
this. I took a lot of effort in this, man. Like 3 hours.
Yeah, I can tell.
Get ready. Like if I'm gonna show up on stream like as a woman, then might as well be really good.
Do you now understand?
Dude, I understand now because it's like
go through?
Yeah, because like when I was doing my DJ streams, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I need like an hour or two just to get ready, and that's like minimal makeup. It's just all black. Like I'm going God.
Yeah.
Andrew says, I feel like I'm his IRL tita, which means aunt in Filipino.
Yeah. It's funny because right before stream you were saying that you look like my aunt. Like you could be you could pass for my aunt.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm like,
right? I feel like your makeup is so nice.
Like wearing my
Are you
mom's
sure you
glass.
haven't done this before?
No. dude.
Are you sure, JoJo?
You can use clip-ons. So yeah, you guys see my clip-ons? Hell yeah.
They look. I'm surprised. Like you look really good.
Yo, Hugs. I'm coming over tonight. I'm just kidding.
Buy that plane ticket.
Yo, that'd be one fucking expensive booty call, man. Hell no.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
you're gonna
what's
have
the
to
guy
buy
driving?
me to come over there, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god! Every time I smile, I'm like worried that my lipstick will get on my teeth. Cause
Really?
it's my first time trying black lipstick.
Yo, is it liquid lipstick?
No, that's the thing. It's just regular lipstick. I should have gotten like the liquid lipstick that's matte that turns dry after you put it on.
Yo, this is liquid lipstick, and my mom's like, yo, that's gonna come off in like 2 days. I'm like, all right, whatever.
It's gonna be there forever. It's tattooed on.
Oh hell no.
Hey, your lips look nice though. Can I read Vert's comment?
Yeah, go ahead.
She has dark purple cream lipstick. Yeah, I bought mine from Amazon. I don't know what brand it is, but I don't know. Cream lipsticks are nice because they feel nice on your lips, but they move around too much. See, girls have to deal with all this, JoJo.
Yeah, I get it now.
Is it long wearing? Does the eye makeup smudge? Is your eyeliner or mascara gonna
I get it.
smudge on your bottom line? Right?
Like I messed up on my like eye makeup, and I'd like start over. That was like another 20 minutes.
Oh no, I hate when that happens. Or like when you draw it, it's not the same.
Yeah.
And one's like this and one's like this, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, I was gonna get your maid outfit, but then I was like, nah. I'll just use my mom's whatever she has.
Hey, it looks great, so I'm glad you went with that one. Red really suits you well, dude.
I know, man. I'm a lady in red.
You should wear it more.
I should wear it more. Get out of here.
Yeah. Oh, you should have weekly Joanne? Your alter ego's Joanne? Weekly Joanne streams, yes.
Dude. I can't, dude. That's too much. Like even me putting on like the face paint like a few days ago was like that was actually fun, right?
Yeah.
Because like I already had experience putting that on, and
yeah,
it was just fun because you get to do whatever on your face, like, you know, go crazy. I might do that again because like I have a bunch of like paint still, and I only use like this much, like a pea size.
Do you think that makeup was more difficult or the one you have right now?
I think the one that I have right now is difficult.
Really?
Because I'm also wearing like magnetic lashes. And
oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah, remember? And like the magnetic like eyeliner, that's gonna be like hard to get off. So
does it work well?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean
it sounds so much more convenient than using glue. So I was like, I'll wait for JoJo. I almost called you Joel, dude. I'll wait for JoJo to try it, and then if it works well, I'll buy it.
I mean,
because it sounds convenient.
I'll give you a review coming from a guy. It's pretty convenient because it just sticks on, but like I guess removing it is probably gonna be a bit harder. Not like the lashes itself, but like the magnetic eyeliner. There's like metals in it probably, so I'm like, all right, this is gonna be hard to like remove. It's gonna take a bit.
Glue is hard to remove too, so it's like.
How do you remove the glue? Is it just like
with makeup remover?
Okay. Shit.
Like eye makeup remover.
I forgot to buy eye makeup remover.
Do you have oil? Any type of oil?
Any type of oil.
Or like Vaseline or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I have that.
Yeah, you could rub that. You could use that as makeup makeup remover because it's oily. Yeah. But yeah, I want to get some because I don't wear lashes regularly because it's really hard for me to put on, or I find it very difficult.
These lashes feel long. Like whenever I close my eyes, I can feel it, or if I open my eyes, it's like, yep. Because I had like apparently on the box it said I had like the option to like shorten it with like scissors, but I was like, nah, that's too
Yeah.
much. I'm just like gonna use it once.
Keep it long, dude.
Oh man, how did we get here, Crystal?
How did we get here?
We're on Twitch talking about
Yeah.
makeup and shit. Like,
Like, how
don't
did
know.
we get here wearing costumes and you dressing as a girl? Or in life, how did we get here?
Well, I guess we can start in life.
Can we start on the other one first? How did we get here? JoJo dressed as a girl. I told you that I was gonna be Rem, and I was like, I think I want to recycle my Rem costume as a maid costume. And you were like, I'll do the same thing. You were so on board, and you're like, I'll just dress as a girl too, and we could be girlfriends chatting. I love that. But back to the life thing.
Jesus. Like, I did it just so, like, I don't know. It's sort of like to meme a bit. I'm like, hey, you're dressing up?
Yeah.
I think I'll dress up too. And then I guess this happened, guys.
Live life on the edge, no regrets.
Yeah. And it's giving me a new perspective on women.
Yeah. Making you open-minded and more understanding of us females. I love it.
I mean, obviously I'm straight, but very comfortable with my feminine side, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
I naturally already have long hair, so.
True. Yeah, like having long hair is just like you're already halfway there, right?
I'm
For the
already
costume
halfway there.
itself. Yeah. Because you don't have to wear a wig.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But yes, how did we get here in life? You tell me, JoJo.
I think it all started with a very, I guess he used to be unknown, but a very known candidate or political person, right?
Yes, one that goes by
Andrew Yang, whose poster
Andrew Yang.
I have up here.
Oh, hell yeah. What does the poster say? I want you?
It says not left, not right, forward, and he's like pointing at you.
Yeah.
So I got that poster in New York at one of his fundraisers, and he signed it. And I still have a picture of me and him.
Yeah.
I was like wearing a beanie, right? In my coat. He's like, yo, you look like a rock star. I'm like, oh, that's dope, man. Like, we had our moments, too. I'm sure you did too. Like, do you remember what he said to you?
I don't think he really said anything to me.
Really?
Well, the first time I met him, I remember because they made us USC Yanging stickers.
Yeah.
And like I was managing the USC Yanging Twitter and just USC Yanging in general. And I was like, I had a chance to take a picture with him. And I was like, can you actually take a picture with like holding up these stickers for morale for our students who support you at USC? And then he did, and he was like, oh, that's cool. And then the second time I met him, I don't know, I was just like, hi, but there was a line, so, and I was like, can you do V for that's our motto, right? I don't know, why am I asking you for my school's motto? Or like slogan, like V for victory. Oh, I was like, can you do V for victory? Because, and then he was like, oh yeah, and then he went like this and took a picture. Yeah.
It sounded like it was very brief for you. Like, for me, he actually, like, we were in line in New York, and it was like in this club, and like it wasn't even that long.
Wait, JoJo,
what?
I need to be hosting you.
Oh shit, yeah, go for that.
Hold on. Chat. Here we go.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Thank you for the host.
Give me 1 second. Let me put also in my Discord that we're live. But
Or was I?
Yeah, you had a long time. You.
All right, so I was in line. It wasn't that long, but he actually took the time to like talk to us at least for like a few minutes, and
That's
then we
awesome,
had to move
dude.
on. And like, I was scared to go up and get a picture with Evelyn. Like, I wanted
You were
to pick.
scared?
Yeah, because
Hi.
I remember, I guess her interaction with like Paget.
Mhm.
I guess Paget was like,
Oh.
yeah. I was like, all right, I'm just
I
gonna leave her
remember
alone,
that.
because like that was the first time she just came into the limelight, kind of thing, and
Yeah.
she's new to the media. So I was like, all right, I'll just leave her alone. Like, I'll just take a picture with the campaign manager, Zach, and him.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I had a chance to speak with Evelyn for much longer than I ever had with Andrew. Because I went to a fundraiser, or I volunteered at a house fundraiser. And I also went to a fundraiser where she was there, and it was like just her alone. And she was like coming to thank the volunteers. And yeah, I spoke with her then. I asked her, because her skin looks so nice. So I asked her, her campaign manager, I guess,
Yeah.
what foundation she was using. And she was like, wait, actually, I have a picture for you. And she like sent me the picture. It was amazing. But Evelyn's super nice. And
That's pretty funny.
I feel like Evelyn gives off the vibe of a first lady much more than Andrew Yang does. Of the president.
Of a president.
Like, he's like the cool president, but like,
yeah.
Evelyn, I'm like, oh hell yeah. She like oozes sophistication. I don't know. Is that a bias that I hold? I don't know.
I don't know. Like, my only interaction with her was like on the phone, right?
You spoke to her on the phone?
Because I told you this story when I went to New Hampshire. Like, she called me personally just to thank me for volunteering. I was like, whoa, that's cool.
Oh yeah. Wait, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah. But other than that, oh man, that was like so long ago too. Fuck, dude, time flies.
Dude. I mean, like, I feel like this year has been short, but it's also kind of been really long because Iowa was this year.
Yeah.
So in that sense, it feels really long, but I feel like from March to now, it just went by in a zip. And then, but January to March feels like a really long time ago. I don't know.
Yeah. Surprised we never crossed paths in Iowa either.
That's what I was gonna say. Or just throughout this whole Yang Gang journey, right? Like how we didn't even follow each other on Twitter until I started streaming.
Yeah.
Because everyone in Yang Gang, especially those who went to Iowa and who were very, very invested like you and me, I feel like we all kind of know each other and cross paths, but never with you.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Right?
Because, like, you're doing your thing, in California. I was doing my thing here. And then eventually we connected.
Through Twitch.
It was funny how, like, I saw you, like, for the first time on stream because, like, typically...
How did you find me?
It was on Twitter. You posted on Twitter. And
but how did you know about, like, were you following me on Twitter?
I think I was following you because
really
there was like some other Yang Gang following you, and then you know how like there's like mutual stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you have a blue hat. I guess I'll follow you, kind of thing.
Yeah. That was our thing.
And then you happen to post your Twitch on Twitter. I checked it out, and typically with me and like, girl streamers, no offense, but I was like, all right, what's special about you?
Wow, just going in for the judging right away, man.
Oof. Yeah, I mean,
feels bad.
I mean, at that time, you're doing like an IRL thing with your friend, your best friend.
Was that the first one you checked out?
The first one I checked out, and I actually interacted in your chat, right?
I feel like you joined us before, no?
No, that was the first time I interacted in your chat.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, girl with tattoo. She's also a DJ. Oh, interesting. I guess I'll talk to her. And I was like,
That was
oh,
my friend.
yeah. I think you have to thank your friend for me just sticking around. I was like, okay, cool. And then the next stream, you're playing. What was it? It was either Overwatch or Valorant. I forgot.
Overwatch. I don't think I was playing Valorant that day. That time.
You're playing. I guess we were playing Overwatch.
Yeah, that was like in the beginning of stream. I was like, I'm gonna be an Overwatch streamer.
Really?
I play. Oh, well, that was like the only game I played. So
Oh,
that was the only game I played. So I was like, I'm gonna stream Overwatch. I knew nothing about gaming or streaming at all.
right.
Oh, and I think I wanted to. Actually, no, that was after Andrew Yang dropped out. But I wanted to do some in real life streams because. Actually, no, it wasn't before Corona. I have all my timelines mixed up. But I think there were some like UBI parades and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I remember
Car
that.
parades that we did. So I was like, I want to stream this. Yeah, but like, thank God for my cool tattooed friend Jean. Shout out to Jean for being there. JoJo would have never stayed.
She was more a conversationalist than you. I guess like you sort of were, but you're like also I guess cleaning up, doing the dishes, and she happened to be like
Yeah.
holding chat, and we had like a conversation about music.
Hmm. So basically, JoJo's telling me that I wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
That's just what JoJo's saying.
You're right.
He's like,
And then
JoJo, if it wasn't for Jean.
and then like,
Mhm.
you know, a few times I would pop in stream just to say hi because you're a Yang gang, right?
Yeah.
And then I guess like probably the fourth or fifth time like just watching you, you're probably playing Valorant.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, like you got really salty because the Sova was like he had an operator and he was like killing you, and then you finally killed him that one round. And then just started like cussing at him. I was like, yo, it's like finally some real emotion. You're pretty mad at that sniper. I was like, cool.
I don't even remember like that Sova. I do remember
there's a clip of it.
cussing on stream.
That was the first thing I clipped on your channel.
Really?
And I showed it to you in chat.
Oh shit. And was I like, ooh, what's this? What's a clip? Like that's how much I didn't know about Twitch.
Yeah. So when I clipped it, after you killed that Sova, you were like, I don't know, you were like, it's like, fuck you. Right? And then I saw you like hold back a bit. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I cursed or something. I was like, no, I want more. Give me more.
Yeah.
Oh man. And then after that, I just started interacting more in your channel because it was you and Nimbus. You guys were pretty cool. And
yeah, I mean,
we played Valorant after that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it was like when Valorant was still in beta mode, and Corey was like, it's really hard to get the code, but you should play it and stream it because it's big. And then I somehow got the code and didn't know for a week that I got the code. And then a week later I tried playing it and it was so hard. It was, first of all, very different from Overwatch, and I haven't played any other FPS before, so I was just getting killed instantly at every corner. Oh, I've come a long way, JoJo. But yeah, I remember us three playing, and like Corey's the one who helped me set up my stream in the beginning.
Yeah.
So, but then, you know, it was cool to have other people to play with. My first internet friends. Aww. Yeah. And like, those were some fun times.
Those were.
Playing Valorant. Yeah. Man, that feels like a while ago too. Holy shit.
And like, you like didn't give a crap about like, you just turned on the live button and then played, but you didn't really like, you know, do makeup. Well, I don't know, you did, but like, look if your lighting's right and, you know, the camera angles and everything, right? Your scenes. now it's like
I don't know, dude. I feel like I tried more then than now.
really. You tried
Yeah,
more
I
then.
probably was not good at it, but yeah, I think I put more makeup on then.
Hmm.
Like tried to get my lighting more perfect then, but I just probably was less skilled, you know? And like doing it more kind of you find this flow to it, I guess.
There is a flow to it.
But yeah. Cause like after a couple different tries what actually looks good. Like dude, I still haven't figured out my mic issues. I don't know. I feel like a point in my stream everything was well and then I say this all the time. I reconfigured my computer and everything got erased and reset and then it just went downstream from there. I don't know. Oh, downstream, huh? Like a pun at stream. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty funny.
Yeah. We can work on that. Oh
Yeah.
man, remember you're so fresh, dude. Like every
Am I
time,
no longer fresh?
like no, you were so fresh. It was like, oh, what is that? What is this?
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right, we'll work on that.
Yeah.
And in your channel, right? Like, I don't know. You didn't know how to use Nightbot. And
yeah.
It's like, all right, you do this and that, and then I just start putting in codes, like the exclamation point, add command, and all that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then, oh man, that was when you trapped me, man. You gave me the sword.
I saw the opportunity and I was like, mod?
Mods?
No, wait, no, it was you. It was you first because I remember you were talking about you were like, can you give me permissions for Nightbot so I could add this for you?
Yeah.
It was you who started and I was like, oh, sure. Because I had no idea how to use it. And then I think Corey also didn't really know how to he only knew how to set up Streamlabs. And I don't know or something like that. And then you were like, oh, I can help you with that. Can you make me moderator of your channel?
I didn't say that.
Did you not? Or moderator? Oh no, you asked for moderator in Nightbot. Or something where you can edit the commands.
I didn't ask to be moderator, but I told you it's like, oh, I need permissions for this XYZ.
That's what I mean. Like permission to be able to edit.
You just gave me the sword and like, whoa.
Yeah, I had no idea what was going on back then.
Man.
I modded everyone back then.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah. Ooh. That's how you became mod. That's how Verd became mod.
Yo.
That's how Kyushi became mod. Yeah, and then like down the line I realized that, oh, this is like actually kind of like a responsibility that you should ask them if they want to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew nothing about Twitch culture back then, so you know. I just didn't know.
It's gotten like etched into my brain that it's almost like PTSD because like every time I go into another channel and they ask for a shout out, like immediately my hands go like exclamation point SO. I'm like, oh shit, I'm a free man here. Oh
no, do you have PTSD for modding for my channel? Man. Hey, come on, admit it. You like it. You like the responsibility and the power the sword yields. Yes? Yes?
Not really, but
admit it.
I saw you were struggling. I was like, all right, maybe I can help you.
I mean, I think
it just turned into like, you know, it's like, oh, hey, what's up?
It turned into a meme.
It did turn into me. Mods. God damn it.
Didn't you tell me you had a dream one day that you met me in person? And like I brought a shirt that said mod?
Yeah, and I got mad.
As a gift for you?
Yeah.
But
that was a terrible dream.
Hey, but I think that's a great idea to make a shirt.
Like now that I think about it, I was like, sure, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's more like how you take a meme, right? So to me, like, that's very endearing.
Mm-hmm.
It's an endearing meme to me. Because before I used to be like kind of annoyed at it, but now it's like, oh, okay.
You were annoyed at it in the beginning? Oh no.
It
was all for fun and laughs.
I was, and then I'm like, wait a minute. It's like I'm trying to help you. Because I don't know. I mean, because when you started, right? It was like, oh, I know what it was like streaming back then, because I did used to stream, right? I streamed League, and I would just stream just to stream, like not really to like, you know, put content and like entertain people, but just to stream games.
Yeah.
But I didn't really get anywhere in that. Like I didn't really have like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna get so and so partnered and all this. I just did it for the fun. But seeing you struggle, it's like, damn. I don't know. I mean, that could have been me.
Was I struggling that bad? I don't remember.
You were, because you didn't know what a raid was.
Yeah, no, I think I had, even before Vert ever raided me, like, there were, like, once in a while trolls used to come and I didn't know how to kick them out.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, how do I leave? Leave, and they wouldn't leave. But, yeah, and I think, like, you came in then with the ban hammer. But, yeah, man, that was funny. Still, I still remember when Verd came in. It's like, are they trolling me? Is this bad? And, like, Corey even was like, oh, it's a raid. Yeah, I think Corey said that.
I think you thought it was, like, spam bots or something? I don't know.
Yeah, and I thought a raid meant that it was something bad. Like, I thought raid meant spam. And I was like, how do I kick them out, JoJo? And that was your friend. What's a raid?
What's a raid?
Right?
And Verd's response was like, who is this girl? Why do we raid her?
Oh, I'm so happy you guys gave me another chance and welcomed me with open arms into your community.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for convincing Verd to raid me, and also, you know, telling me that I was actually okay. I just didn't understand Twitch culture. Yeah, but actually, Nimbus said that to me. He was like, Crystal, you need to watch some streams and get more acquainted with Twitch culture, because it makes you seem like you don't really care about it, or you don't know anything about it, and that's a turn off for people.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's pep? I was like, what's peep jam? What's peep hands? And you were like, it's Pepe. Yeah, what's feel? This feels bad, man.
That triggered me for like a few days.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, it's like, all right, it's like, you're a hot mess right now. We're gonna get you cultured.
Jeez. A hot mess. I didn't know I was missing out so much about Twitch culture, but now I know. PP hands.
It's like a amalgamation of things, not just Twitch culture. It's just like internet culture in general, which also ties into Twitch culture.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you know I live under a rock. Like, I don't know any memes.
Yeah.
Still. I mean, man, yeah, like, I
think I remember you saying that, like, when we were talking, like, IRL in your kitchen with Jean, you're like, I live under a rock. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
Well, I feel like living under a rock and not, like, that pertains to internet culture.
Yeah.
But, yeah, even Nimbus, again, was like, how do you not know these most obvious things? And he was so shook. And then once I met you and, like, everyone else, and that made me really feel like I really didn't know it. And I was like, wait, what is this? What are they talking about? But you were always there to explain it to me. So
yeah.
Like, thank you, JoJo.
I would say, like, no, it wasn't just me. It was like just people around you, because for me, it's like, all right, I think we can, like, you know, have a community, and then eventually, like, you'll learn from them, kind of thing. So that's why I introduced you to my friends, because we happen to be doing this, like, our whole lives kind of thing, like the gaming thing, the internet culture thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and like you said, like I thought like gaming was one thing and just like memes were an entirely different thing, but once you start streaming and kind of playing with other people, you kind of see that they're all kind of intertwined together. Yeah. Like even yesterday, Hydro was saying something. He was like chatting in game chat on Overwatch actually, and he was like, "No, we're the science team," and I had no idea what it meant. And apparently, that's also a meme. Do you guys know it? Do you know it, JoJo?
No, like memes like come up so fast nowadays. It's so hard to keep up.
Where does one learn memes? Is there like a website that I'm missing?
I mean, besides Urban Dictionary, I don't know.
Urban Dictionary be my best friend.
Like you either find it on Urban Dictionary or like me, like Reddit works too.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, I Google for Urban Dictionary, but other than that, I don't.
Yeah,
like I'm not really on Reddit.
Like
anymore.
They're basically inside jokes, pretty much.
Yeah, true. That the entire world can kind of get in on if they know about it.
Yeah.
I was only on Reddit for Andrew Yang.
Same. Well, I used to be like really active on Reddit for Andrew Yang. And
the good old days.
The good old, yeah, we can talk about that for like.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
I voted today in person because my mail-in ballot didn't come. But yeah, voting there and just standing in that booth once again. Because I voted in the primaries right after Andrew Yang dropped out, was the California primaries. So I voted then, and doing it again, I'm like, wow, the elections felt so far away. And just like the entire journey we've come as being a part of Yang Gang and how different it is now really just kind of shook me. Shooketh!
Are you a boomer.org? That's an actual website. I didn't know that.
Is it?
According to Hugs. I mean, you can check it out. I'm streaming right now, so.
Yeah, no, it's not a real. But you know your meme.com is.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna check this out and study up on it for you guys.
One day I'm gonna have a Jamie. Pull that up, Jamie. That's also a meme, right? You know that?
No.
All right. So whenever I refer to Jamie or someone on a podcast, it's usually a reference to Joe Rogan's podcast.
The guy in the corner?
Yeah, he would have an assistant that pulls things up on Google.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I only watched a very few number of Joe Rogan episodes. The clips.
Hugs made that website up. What the hell, man?
But I did watch Andrew Yang's full episode.
Yeah. That was where I was like, it's like, yeah, I'm for this guy. Let's see where it takes me.
Yeah, because I feel like even for me, there's these stages that you go through as a Yang Gang member.
Oh yeah.
And in the beginning, it's like some fucking crazy dude who's Asian of all races is coming out saying that he's gonna give everyone $1,000 a month. Like what? What is this bullshit? And then you listen to the Joe Rogan podcast, and you're like, wait, this guy makes a lot of sense. This could be a possibility, and you just like go deeper down the rabbit hole, right?
Right.
Of like going to yang2020.com and like looking at all of his like over 160 policies.
Yeah.
And then you start signing up to volunteer.
I think I was already for him because it was easier for me because I was already like completely disengaged. I didn't really care. Like I sort of followed it, but I didn't really have a stance on anything. Like, sure, I was kind of like, for Bernie. He says some cool things, but I'm like not really into it. Yeah. But then I saw him on Joe Rogan because like I was an avid Joe Rogan listener or watcher.
I see.
Because he'd talk about like stuff I'm kind of interested in, just like life. Yeah. It's like a lot of deep stuff. And it's interesting seeing someone's perspective like that too, which is really refreshing in today's politics.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I think for me too, I wasn't an avid listener of Joe Rogan, but that was the one thing that really kind of blew me away.
Hmm.
Yeah. And the next thing you know, you're buying tickets to go to Iowa. The next thing you know, you're on a plane to go to Iowa.
It was freezing my ass off, man.
Crazy times. Is it much colder in Iowa than Jersey? Doesn't
Yeah.
it snow there?
I would say so.
Too? Really?
Here, it's still hoodie weather. Like, you can still walk around in
Yeah.
shorts and a hoodie, and you'll be fine in like 40 to 50-degree weather here.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like in Iowa, I was actually looking forward to it snowing, and I heard that it started snowing the next day after I left. So I didn't get to see any snow. I was super, super prepared. I had a bunch of hot packs. I bought a long ass coat and just like layers upon layers, and it was in the 40s and 50s when I went.
Hmm.
It wasn't that bad. Yeah. But thanks to Andrew Yang, we're here today.
Yeah.
Doing this podcast in Halloween costumes. So it's crazy how like the turn of events, you know?
It's crazy how we grew too because of this campaign, because
Oh yeah.
for me at least, like,
Yeah.
I was slowly growing into like, you know, my own leader kind of thing, which I didn't know I had until the campaign. Because everything was like, you know, you got to do this. It's almost like community management kind of thing.
Yeah, which is kind of what you're doing now, right?
Yeah, so it's like a experience or an acquired skill, right?
It made you into the project manager you are today.
Oh, jeez, dude. Big
Yeah.
coat girl.
Oh my god.
Who's that?
How do you know? Yeah,
Do you-
I was Big Coke Girl.
Do you know that person?
I
Hello.
am bad with names. Hello. But it was cuz I think I was on Will's stream
Yeah.
and I was wearing a big coat and they named me Big Coke Girl. Oh, I think that's how I started
I think that's when I
getting
followed
the
you.
idea of streaming, because they were like, he was streaming and getting all these viewers, and they were like Big Coke Girl. So I think my first streamer name was Big Coke Girl, and then I changed it before I actually started streaming.
Yo.
But that
That's
was like
wild.
why I started. I think I was like, oh, I should stream.
I think that's when I followed you too, around that time, because I saw Will was
Really?
streaming. I was following Will because he was
Yeah.
like prevalent in social media.
Yeah.
And then you had the name of Big Coat Girl, or like some other people called you like Anime Girl or some shit.
On stream, on Will's
Yeah.
stream. Yeah, because were you there when we were driving to San Francisco and he was streaming?
Yeah, it was you, Will, and Kai. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
so
Damn,
long
that
ago,
happened
dude.
too. Holy shit.
Because it felt like I was connected to you guys like virtually, but you guys didn't really know me personally. But
Mhm.
there happened to be like, you know, recurring characters on stream, because I would like watch Ted stream or Will stream or Matt,
Yeah.
and you guys would always like appear on those streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I think just because I'm in LA and they were all in LA at that time. Yeah, it's just like such a crazy turn of events, because they too were yanking that I knew online, right? Like I would watch their videos every day.
Yeah.
Man, it was like a religion to me. I understand why they say we sounded like a cult. I would wake up and watch Yang Gang videos, go to class, watch
Dude.
Yang Gang videos.
Dude, same. Like, oh man.
Just be so invested in that shit, man.
I think I'm sorry guys, but I'm pretty sure I annoyed the fuck out of my friends too.
Just nonstop talk. Yeah, I would ask
Yeah.
anyone that I started a conversation with, whether they were my
Jesus.
friends or whether they were strangers or whether they were Uber drivers. Like I would
Yeah.
I still in all of my bags have yanking stickers or some kind of
Yeah, I still
Yang Gang
have
thing.
stuff too.
It's so like I threw out a box of it a couple months ago while I was Marie Kondoing my house, but it broke my heart to throw it away. But they all say 2020 on it, so I only kept a little bit, and then the rest I threw away because they were just taking up a lot of room. It was a full box. Yeah, but I think because I wanted to do USC Yang because there was no USC Yang at USC, I wanted to do it, and then I got in contact with like one of the organizers, and then they introduced me to Lauren, who was do you know artist freeing? Yang.
Sorta.
She was the one who, I don't know if it's artist freeing. It was probably something else.
Wait,
But
Lauren?
she was the one.
She had the
Lauren
huge
Tritt.
studio art place.
Yeah. Where we made like all the handmade banners
Yeah.
or just like the hand printed stickers. She would all make. And the first time I went, it gives me such nostalgic memories, JoJo. Like that feeling. I miss it. I think
it was
yeah,
more like it was more prevalent for you, but I was watching things like online.
Yeah.
But for you, you were actually there in LA.
Yeah, I went there and she made like USC stickers for us. And I think that's when I got introduced to some of the people. And like I met Will there. I don't remember how I met Kai. I feel like I met Kai during the December. I don't remember.
Wasn't Kai
And
in
that's how I met
Seattle though?
Joel. Yeah, he was in Seattle for school, but I think he flew over once for probably like the December debates.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we met him, and because he's also in film, I think we got to talking because I was also minoring in film. He was like, "You go to USC film, like how is that?" And like that's how we started conversing. He lives in LA now. He does something entirely different, but is widely successful. Like on TikTok and YouTube.
That's interesting.
But yeah. And then he like invited me to the San Francisco thing. And Paget too, just because we were in LA. But yeah, that's how I met Dolly. That's how I met
Joel.
So Yang Yang's like still a really, really, really big part of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's not as prevalent because I didn't really have those like personal connections.
Yeah.
It was for me. It felt like, of course, I had like people around here in Jersey, but like I didn't really connect to them like on a friend level kind of thing. It was more like it felt like I was a soldier, like I was a grunt, and I had to do this because it felt right, kind of thing.
Or
like go to Iowa, go to New Hampshire.
Yeah. Like deployment.
Exactly. Like there'd be these Facebook groups in like the Jersey chat, right? And you're like, it's like, yo, I'm gonna spend the weekend and go to New Hampshire. It's like, anyone wants to ride? And usually, sometimes it'd be me, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm down to go, and they'd pick me up.
That's like, awesome, though.
Oh man.
Oh wait, I can't hear you anymore.
You can't hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ugh.
Good times. I know, but like,
those were good times.
You met, although we haven't met in real life, like you're friends with Joelle and Dolly. She was on the interview last week.
I did meet Matt and Ted because they flew over to New York, and that was really dope. So
Ted is freaking hilarious.
Yeah, if they're watching, thanks guys.
I feel like Ted's streaming right now.
Well, oh yeah, he streams too, but have you seen his content? It's like he's doing originally, like he told me about like his streaming setup. It was originally for his bike streams, like he would ride his bike, and Andrew Yang had been in the campaign and that, but now he's like back to doing that. So
so he did the bike thing first.
He was planning to do the bike thing and then Andrew Yang, but now he's doing the bike thing. So it feels like
he was widely successful in that.
Yeah.
In the Andrew Yang stream, he too like got some really cool experiences. It was funny though, because like I've never watched Ted streams because I didn't understand what Twitch was.
Yo,
Even when I was on people's streams and people were calling me Big Coke Girl, like I didn't know it.
yo,
And I've
Ted
never
blew
watched
up when Andrew came to that park for you guys, and he says like, you know, if I'm, or if he's just scissors, I'm the fucking rock. Yo,
the rally.
right?
That was wild. Oh my god, Andrew knows Ted?
Oh yeah, so Andrew
I catch his bike streams. Yeah.
Andrew caught Ted because Ted picked me up, and I'm like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna be on stream on this person's stream, and then Andrew tuned in, and like I was basically in the back seat of his car, and Andrew was like, oh hey, what's up?
That's freaking dope. So Ted, like, I haven't watched any of his Andrew Yang streams, but I remember once after I started streaming, I turned on his channel, and like the first thing I see is like, I just barfed, guys,
What?
because he was biking. He was like biking uphill on an empty stomach or something, and it was like 100 degrees that day in California. And I turned the stream on, and he's just like, guys, I just barfed a little. And I was just like, Ted, you okay? Like, are you doing okay?
Oh my gosh.
I think he was trying to bike to San Diego or something like that from LA or from where he lives, which is near LA.
Yeah, man, he loves biking. He does it every weekend.
Yeah, so I caught up with him for the first time in a long time during when the protests were going on, and we caught up in West Hollywood, and he biked there. He was on his bike. Yeah, and I was like, oh, it's been so long. Miss you guys. Yeah, it's always nice to catch up with Yang Gang, but I don't know, like
feels like everyone's doing their own thing, right?
Probably, yeah, because Andrew is no longer in the race.
Right.
But I feel like Paget and especially Matt from Matt and Zach
they
show,
stayed in the trenches.
they're still in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know, like it's really, really helped me come out of my bubble because I'm super, super introverted. Like my INFP says I'm 94% an introvert. Like I haven't joined any clubs after I transferred to USC. Like I barely made any friends. And through Andrew Yang and like my passion and vision that I had for him, it really broke me out of my comfort zone to do a lot of crazy things that I never ever imagined myself doing. So it was a crazy moment in my life, but I'm so thankful that it happened, even though we didn't really achieve what we wanted to. But he's young.
Yeah.
So hopefully he will be our president one day. INFPT, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you?
INFJ.
I know nothing about them, so I don't know why I even ask. I don't even know anything about
So my
them.
archetype is pretty much the advocate, right? I'm not necessarily like the first leader, but I'm usually the second one to step up. And that's what usually happens. And that's like ingrained in my personality. Because it's like, all right, no one wants to play healer. Fine, I'll play healer. And I'll learn it. And I did.
Yeah.
I'll play Sage.
Yeah. INFJ what? Like, do you know the because isn't there a letter next to it?
INFJ, I forgot.
Yeah.
Introverted, feeling, judgment. Something like that.
Oh.
So what are you?
That's what it sounds.
What are you? You're INFP.
I am INFPT, the mediator.
Introverted, feeling, perception.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
But like when I read about the INFPT thing, I'm also a Pisces, and I feel like it says similar things. So maybe it's real.
I don't know. There's like different ways of like measuring humans too, because I was telling you like a few weeks ago about like human design too.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Man. Yeah, you get pretty deep in that. Basically, in gaming terms, it's like min-maxing your character as a human being.
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty cool. But it's like extra brain candy too, so you don't really have to like fully believe in it, but it's interesting to know.
Wait, speaking of candy, don't you have candy?
Yeah, I got candy right here.
Should we have some candy?
Really, you want a candy break? You want a sugar high?
I have candy right here too. It is Halloween.
Right.
Man, that's one thing about growing up. You can't go trick-or-treating anymore.
That's true.
Sucks. Yeah, I really want to one day, even if I'm older, because I'm short, right?
Yeah.
I want to put a sheet over my head or do like a masked costume where they can't see my face. Because just by my body, they're going to think that I'm really young. And go trick-or-treating for one last time in my life. Like, I want to do that.
When was the last time you went trick-or-treating? Do you remember?
Probably in high school.
High school.
Like 9th grade?
Wow.
Yeah.
Last time for me was 8th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love trick-or-treating. That was probably, like, trick-or-treating and wearing costumes was probably the reason why Halloween is my favorite, because I love candy. Maybe that's why I have a lot of cavities. I don't know. Like, all my teeth are rotten, but it's cool. It's just once a year.
I think I just like dressing up.
In general?
Especially now.
Yeah, man. It's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
Life is boring.
Yeah, especially now with the fucking pandemic.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You gotta find ways to make life more interesting.
And it sucks now for kids who are like in this mess and, you know, can't really do anything. Especially like people who are transitioning like in and out of school.
Mm-hmm. Like me?
Yeah, like you.
Oh my god, it's so funny. I was having a conversation with Dolly and she was like, I use the word transitioning a lot. And people were telling her that she can't do that now. Because she's just like, yeah, I'm transitioning. Like, you can't say it without context. Because she was like, yeah, I'm in the process of transitioning. And they were like, into a male? Like, what? And she was like, no, I'm transitioning to the next stage in my life.
That's so weird. Like, I don't know. Alright, this is my hot take. So it's gonna be like, oh yeah, you're transitioning. It's like, wait, you can't use that. That's our word. I'm like, wait a minute. When was that your word? You know?
I don't think it means that it's their word. I think it's more of like, people get confused now.
Okay.
Because that's what it stands for, you know?
Because how else would you like describe? It's like, oh, I'm like moving between houses. I'm transitioning between houses, I guess.
Or like, I don't know, like, yeah, you're right. I mean, that's what you have to say. I'm transitioning to another stage in my life. You can't just be like, I'm transitioning, because then that caused a lot of confusion. I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
That could also mean the same thing.
To her a couple times.
That could also mean the same thing. It's like, I'm transitioning to another stage in my life, as in being a woman.
True. True. JoJo, are you transitioning right now?
No. I'm just tapping into my female energy, which I'm comfortable with. I mean, I get it now. And I actually look pretty good. I mean, I do me.
No, I'm telling you, you look great. I was shocked when you turned the camera on in the beginning. It's not awkward at all. Yeah, I swear you would pass for my aunt.
Yeah, I don't feel awkward at all, too. Because I already know myself. I'm me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and I think the long hair really just, because you're used to having it.
Yeah.
It's not like tickling you and it's your hair.
Yeah.
So, nice haircut, by the way. It looks nice.
Yeah. It used to be like down to my stomach and I'm like, this is too long. I can't deal with it. And
I'm jealous.
You're jealous? Why?
Yeah, down to your stomach. Man, I want to grow my hair that long soon.
So the hairstylist was like, yo, you have really good hair for a guy. I'm like, yeah. Thanks. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, probably because like you don't ever dye. You've never dyed it, right? Like into a different color.
Yeah, because the last
It's just
time I
like
dyed my
virgin
hair was
or.
like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, you
I
dyed it to a different color?
I used to dye it like burgundy red, so it still looked
Ooh.
black, but like in the sunlight it would turn red.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was.
Let's get some pictures, man. Show me some old pictures of that hair.
I think I have some
I'm
old pictures.
curious.
Yeah, I don't know. It was
Yeah, like
it's a Filipino thing too.
oh really?
Yeah.
I feel like dyeing your hair blonde was a fad for Koreans for a while. Like I was blonde too, but yeah, like the REM wig I had on last week was so uncomfortable and it was cutting off circulation to my brain. I was just like, it itches. It itches.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
said it was like a cheap wig too, so it probably didn't have like the lining of like most wigs have. It's like a hairnet lining, right?
No, it had that. And
Yeah.
I was also wearing a hairnet.
Hmm.
I just probably am not used to wearing wigs. That was like, I feel like that was my first time trying a wig on.
Nice.
I've never worn it before, but yeah. I've become a total streamer, JoJo. Within 6 months, I'm doing like goals and dressing up in cosplay. You've taught me well.
I have.
Look at us.
I guess. I don't know.
No. Yeah.
That's been a long journey, man.
Has it?
Cause like, although it's only been 6 months, it feels like we've known each other like longer. Cause we just like spent time in like other people's streams and your streams, and you know we play games together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On kind of a everyday basis.
Yep.
I feel like we talk to each other every day.
Yeah.
At least to say hi.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know where this is going to, like all this streaming stuff. It's just like we're just doing it because it's like a social thing for us. At least most of us are, because obviously people have their own goals and agendas for streaming, but I feel like everyone's like vibing. That's what it's all about.
No, I feel like that too. Because I personally started streaming because I knew I was going to get very, very lonely during COVID. Especially when we were on hard lockdown, like people were not supposed to leave their homes except to go to the grocery store, and everything was closed. It wasn't even takeout, like it was closed. So then during that time, I was like, oh shit, I'm going to be bored out of my mind, which was why I started streaming. And like it really gave me a sense of social interaction and community, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like I might have had ulterior motives, but you know.
I didn't really think we'd get
Vert says
but
we're headed that way again towards
we're gonna have
lockdown,
a hard
like
lockdown
Jersey.
again.
You okay there?
Yeah, we're fine. I don't go outside, so.
But like it's getting worse again for you guys?
Maybe, I don't know.
JoJo's like, I don't know.
Yeah, like the whole world could be on fire as long as I'm inside. I don't really care. Florida's wide open.
Yeah, I heard that like Nevada, everything like dine-in is open.
That's so weird.
I know.
Like
that is so weird.
So one day, I guess my family decided to like go out to eat as a family, right? It felt so weird because most restaurants aren't designed for like, you know, like eating out or like social distancing when the tables, right?
Yeah.
And, we had to like wear masks until the food came in.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then we saw other people, like some of them, like they take your temperature before you go in. Like most places are doing that. And it was just like, because most of their usual tables in the restaurant were like all packed up. They had like these like launch furniture stuff. Like, oh, this is
everything's plastic now.
yeah.
Oh my god, COVID's so bad for the environment too.
You
Oh
think
no.
so?
Yeah, because I realized that too, JoJo, when I went to restaurants. Because I think there's a law that says you need separate plates for everyone, and especially like Korean food. You know, usually you share with others. Like there's one soup, and there's a lot of side dishes which you share with the table.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a law that says you can't do that. Like everyone needs to have their own. So they bring out those on plastic, either if it's like small plastic plates, or they give you like one plastic plate and have a lot of different side dishes on there. But everyone gets one, and they're all using plastic cups, so they could just throw it away after one use.
I see.
Plastic spoons and forks, plastic knives. Yeah, everything's just plastic now, or paper. But still, I feel like it would impact the environment just a little bit. I don't know.
Who knows? We don't have the data on that, but could
not
be.
yet. But we're already like kind of fucked. So
Yeah, we're
what's
pretty
a couple
fucked.
100 million more plastic cups in the ocean?
Yeah.
Whew.
Oh, heavy here.
I know, dude. I know. I can't believe like just like a year or two ago we were so into banning plastic straws because of that one turtle video, which I do feel bad for the turtle, but now I feel like COVID really throws you into having some perspective on the world.
Yeah.
And being like, oh shit. Yeah.
It's not the apocalypse I wished for.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Like,
do you think it's an apocalypse?
it is, but it's like a crappy apocalypse. It's so slow and stuff. Like, if it was a zombie apocalypse, sure, like that would give me a reason to go on a murdering spree.
You know, I say this all the time, right? Like, if that ever happens, I'm letting the zombies get me. I'm not willing to live such a difficult life. I'm just gonna be like, it's been nice. Take me.
I guess for some people, they're waiting. Like, I remember I still have this one friend on Facebook, and he's like, if it was like Walking Dead, then it'd be great. So I don't have to work this 9 to 5 job.
Oh no!
Right?
Oh, your friend needs to find a different career job.
He's actually a comedian, so he's like a / struggling artist as well.
I see.
But he still holds a 9 to 5 like everyone else.
Yeah, for that support. That sucks.
It's funny though.
Things work out for him, man. That was deep.
It's funny though because like of this pandemic thing and like this crappy apocalypse. It's already like I'm made to adapt to this kind of environment.
Yeah.
Virtually, at least, with this community.
Virtually, true. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, I really, really like staying home alone. Or just not going out. Like, I like my Zoom classes. I love that work is remote, you know?
Yeah.
And although I kind of do miss the social aspect, and especially when you're like trying to find a new job and move on to that next stage in life and like make new friends and things like that, if it wasn't for that, I would just love doing this all the time. I have no problem with it. But when you think about like you going to a new job and making new friends and like connecting with that person or moving to a new city, it makes it a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think about it. Eventually you're gonna get like really lonely.
Will I though? Like stream, community.
If you didn't have
virtual friends.
If you didn't have this, yeah, you'd be really just like lonely.
Yeah, I feel like all the introverts are kind of like letting out a sigh of relief.
For sure, it's like, nah, you understand now, right?
It's like you extroverts had your time, now it is ours.
Which I'm totally fine with, but I can't go to raves, man.
That is one thing that sucks. Right? Yeah. Because that is also one thing I miss. And I have no idea, by the looks of it, it doesn't look like it's going to be happening anytime soon, which is scary. Yeah. I was reading all these news articles about the 1918 flu, and they were talking about how in the winter was the worst. It was the worst. So like the first time it happened wasn't even that bad compared to the winter. And I'm really scared, really worried that it's going to happen to COVID and just a bunch of more people will die. That's why I got my flu shot today, which I never ever get. But I didn't want to have to ever go to the hospital, even if it was for the flu, because I don't want to be a part of oversaturating hospitals, overcrowding hospitals. So I got my flu shot. So you should go get your flu shot.
Yeah, I should. I still haven't got mine.
And everyone in chat, go get your flu shots. Advocating for a flu shot's how I advocated for Andrew Yang. We came full circle.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. It was so depressing when he dropped out, dude.
Bruh.
It's like I lost a friend.
It's like a boyfriend broke up with me.
Right?
Without any, like, notice. I don't know.
Yeah, because you put your heart and soul into something, of course.
Yeah, man. Like, it was so bad because I think I've told this story to you before, but I was tabling. So, because I told you I did USC hanging, and then they were like, we want you to do college outreach. Like, California people were like, we want you to do other college outreach and, like, do that. So me and Dolly actually went to LACC, which is like which is the Los Angeles Community College, and it was our first day of tabling there. And someone was like, "Yeah, I heard that Andrew Yang is gonna drop out soon," and it was right after the New Hampshire primaries, or no, like right before it, or it was on the day of actually. Yeah. And then I was like, because the day before he reached or almost reached his $2 million goal. And I was like, no, he just raised $2 million. He would never drop out. And okay, I feel a little betrayed by Andrew Yang if he ever watches this, which he probably won't. But he promised us that he wouldn't drop out until at least the California primary. Right?
I heard him say that.
I heard him say that. He was like, until we reach California, we're not going to drop out. And that's why I had this belief in my heart that, like, even though I knew he wasn't going to win, I thought he was going to come to California. And then he dropped out on that day. And I was like, oh my God, what will that student think? Like, he's going to think that we were some delusional followers who didn't even know that their candidate was dropping out. And it was sad. It was really sad. But, you get over it. Yeah.
I had my doubts too, but for me, it was like, I was fucking ride or die. I was like pretty much a soldier. Like, even if he was gonna drop out or not, I was like, I'm still gonna go to New Hampshire.
Oh yeah. I'm
still gonna go to Iowa. So
I never had high hopes of him winning. I do think he was very, very successful in waking up his base.
Yeah.
And gaining, like, popularity in politics.
Yeah.
But even before Iowa, I was like, I don't think he would ever win. But once I went to Iowa, I was like, oh, he's definitely not gonna win. Like, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, man.
I mean, Crystal, we tried. And
we did try.
And the worst,
like, I have no regrets.
Exactly, like the worst feeling was us like not going out to Iowa and all those places, just like not trying at all. But we tried.
I know. I have no regrets doing anything. Like, when else do you think we would feel passionate enough about a candidate to do this? Unless it's him again,
Right.
Like, when else would we feel good about going to Iowa and knocking on random doors? Like, it was amazing. It was an amazing experience.
It was.
Yeah, I'm super happy. Yeah. But we are now here. I'm doing my streaming. You're doing your music. We're in better places in our lives. It's awesome.
Yeah, we're very privileged as well, too.
We are very privileged. We all make up a very low percentage of the population who are still pretty privileged because we do live, I would say, in urban areas, urban cities, coastal cities, right? And we're just more privileged than a lot of the people in the US who are going through a lot more than we are.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we even get unemployment, right? Which doesn't hold true for a lot of people, but yeah. And it was a privilege to go on the journey with Yang Gang. Hey Daniel, what's up?
Yeah, for me, I sacrificed my job to go to Iowa.
Oh my god, did you?
Yeah.
You quit your job?
Yeah.
Where were you working at?
So it was still at the the float place.
Yeah.
But the guy understood because we were cool. He was like, "Yeah, you can come back whenever." I'm like, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I would understand for some people, they put their livelihoods on the line for that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It was insane.
It was.
It was cult-like a little bit.
It did feel cult-like, but it was awesome.
Oh my god. So we were in Vegas after he dropped out. Because he was supposed to come to Vegas, and then we were there. Like, we just went after he dropped out just because we already got the room or something like that. And just to, like, have one last Yang Gang hangout. And I remember everyone was in Yang Gang merch. And we were at an Airbnb. Like, Will was there, Kai was there, like, Joelle was there, Ted was there. And all these Yang Gang were there, and like Will does this chanting thing that he likes to do, which is like meditation plus chanting.
Yeah.
But you're staring at a wall and doing it, and everyone, can I say this? I don't know. Everyone was on acid or shrooms.
Yeah, go ahead and say it.
Everyone was on shrooms, and like everyone was coming up, and like he's like, okay guys, like we need to chant before we go to the roads and hang out. And everyone's just like chanting and they're doing it. And I'm just like cracking up because I'm coming up on shrooms. And I was like, oh my god, if someone opens the door on us, right? There's just a bunch of people, all different races, sitting, looking at a wall, wearing Yang Gang merchandise, chanting in another language. And I'm like, they would totally mistake us for a freaking cult. And then I couldn't stop laughing, so I had to excuse myself and laugh at the bathroom. They were really into it. And I was like, Kai, how long does this go on for? He was like joking with me, and he's like, a good 20 to 30 minutes. And I just like couldn't. Oh, yeah. But fun times.
Those are fun times.
And those are fun times. And that's what really, when I was like, oh, we are kind of like a cult.
We are.
I understand. I understand now. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But JoJo, how's life?
Life has been weird, man.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start? Like, I have stories. I have been places.
Anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Well, I guess let's go with now, like with the whole music thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually got me back into music.
Really?
Sorta.
How?
Cause when I first started talking to you, like I was still doing like the league thing.
Oh yeah,
With the
in
coaching.
beginning you were still coaching. I remember.
That was alright for me, but it didn't really fulfill me as much as like music. So
Yeah, I remember.
When the pandemic hit, I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should brush up on DJing again. And then I put out a mix and I shared it with you. You're like, yo, this is pretty dope. It's like, you should do more of this. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
So then I'm like, all right, I guess I'll do it like every week. That's how it started.
Yeah.
Because week after week, I started like relearning everything and getting better at it, which I found fulfillment in myself.
Yeah.
Because it was something like, I could work towards and get better at.
Mm-hmm.
And
Practice and commitment, consistency.
Yeah. And what I wasn't even thinking about it. Like what I was doing, I was just building content for myself,
Mm-hmm.
which was wild. Because it's almost like how I intended when I started streaming. It was almost like a personal improvement, like a live vlog, like journal kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
With
it's
your cleaning stream.
dude. All right, little story, like how I got affiliated. Like I thought it'd be funny if I would just clean on stream.
Yeah.
And after that, Twitch was like, "Hey, you're affiliated now." I'm like, "What? Really? Cool."
Yeah.
Like I didn't intend for it. Like everything I would do, I would just start it for fun.
Yeah. That's how it should be, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you always tell me.
Yeah.
You're always like, it should be fun. You should do whatever you want to do.
Right.
In terms of streaming, like don't
think
yeah, you
about
should
it
be
too
smart
much.
about
Right.
the games that you choose, but don't just play games because it's a fad. Like you should also be enjoying it because it shows if you're not.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something I struggled with in the beginning too, right? Because I felt this pressure that I had to play certain games, or that I had to complete games and go on to the next, and like continually play new games. And I think it was stressing me out because I'm not a gamer. You know, I'm not good at gaming. Like it takes me a lot of work to finish one game. Yeah, and like I was being stressed because Ghost of Tsushima just wasn't working anymore, and I was like, oh no, I need to finish it. But after a while, I kind of let that side go and just played Valorant because that's what I was having the most fun and wanted to improve on. And it just made streaming so much more fun. And I understand the part about content and wanting to produce good content, but in your case, especially, like music is content, so
Yeah.
you should just do what you like, right? And like,
Yeah, it aligns with me.
yeah, I remember making fun of your cleaning video. I wasn't making fun of it.
You were
I
making fun of my
asked you-
camera.
I wasn't making fun of it. It was a serious question. The question was, what filter did you use to get the retro look? It wasn't. I was not poking fun.
I know.
I was asking you for the filter. And you got really offended and got a new camera. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to poke fun. I was legitimately asking so I could apply that filter to my camera. For real, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
But look where it led me. Like I got the camera. Next thing you know,
True.
I get the lighting. I get everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So
have
it's so
everything
funny
ready
how
now.
it works out, man.
Your quality's even better than mine, man. You got a new mic.
Yeah.
This is shit.
Like my streams, like even back then when you watch, it was like very low effort. Like you would just see my hands on the deck because I would never show my face.
Yeah.
And,
I remember.
And now, like when I did that cleaning stream, it was intended for me to move my setup to a bigger area in the house.
Yeah.
So it all led to that, and among other things too.
Yeah, and now you have a space to stream and show everyone what you're doing, show your face. Good things are coming out of it, man. Good things. Yeah.
Pretty cool how everything ties
Very
together.
cool.
I could go deep into this too.
Man, it doesn't feel like Halloween. I really don't know where the
Really?
time has gone.
It doesn't feel like
Yeah.
Halloween either. It's
Mm-hmm.
it never felt like Halloween after you stop trick-or-treating, to be honest.
Very true. Very true.
And I guess the only time it'd feel like Halloween is if you'd go to a party and people would be dressing up.
I know. But we don't do that. Or even if there are parties, like I'm just not willing to risk it.
Yeah.
You know? I'm good. And I wanted to thank you, like, you always played games with me, Valorant, whether it was Valorant or League of Legends. Can we play a game of League today?
Sure.
I missed the arrow.
You missed the arrow.
The arrow.
Ash?
Yeah, because okay, so here's my thing.
Yeah.
So you made gaming more fun for me.
I did.
don't think I would have ever played Valorant or gotten into it if I was playing by myself. Because in the beginning, it was just really hard. I would die every 2 seconds.
I mean, you had
And
Corey.
then- Corey?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's really good. And like, I mean, I'm sorry, but he's like plat, right?
Oh.
And he doesn't. Yeah, he's just really good, and he didn't because he started working after, and we couldn't play, right? And like whenever we play with him, because he's so good and he's been playing the game for a longer time, I feel like, well, I don't know, I guess not that long, but it would just be way harder to play with him. But then when we used to play, like we would just be playing after like cool down, like as a cool down after streaming and stuff, and that's when we kind of caught up on our day and stuff.
Oh
And
yeah.
it made
I
Valorant
remember
more
that.
fun. Yeah. Yeah, we would play for like an hour or two.
Cause you would stream like these cute games like Stardew Valley.
Yeah, and I wouldn't stream Valorant on. I don't know why. I do want to get into Stardew again. I just again going back to reconfiguring my computer and Stardew just not wanting to configure to the 1080p.
Yeah.
1080 to 240.
We gotta figure that out, man, or you just need a new monitor.
But I like my wide monitor, you know? Because then I would have to get, I don't know. I still haven't decided yet. But yeah, like Stardew just stopped working and I'm just I don't want to say lazy because I feel like I've tried everything, but I don't know how to get it to work again. So I abandoned the game. But yeah, and we had a lot of fun. I think that's what we bonded with. And you made gaming fun for me, which made streaming fun. So thank you, project manager.
Oh, stop. It was all you, man.
No,
I showed you the path. And you took the path.
It really wasn't. Because not only you, but whether it's like Kyushi or Vert or even Andrew and Hugs, like giving me game recommendations and trying to find games they think I will enjoy and giving me insight on all these games, I think is just so thoughtful. Because, you know, like as experienced gamers, you guys know so much more than me. And I can see that like you guys want, like you guys get happy when I improve and like want to see me progress and find new games and find the type of games that I like. And you guys get excited for me when I find games that I like. And I don't know, that just like really means a lot to me because that's still someone's time and effort. And the fact that like you guys care enough to do that just like makes me feel really good that I found this community to stream and be a part of. Yeah.
Also, you provided us with many laughs.
I feel like the better I get at gaming, the less fails I have on stream. And my streams are not as fun anymore. The good old fail days, right?
Remember you played Last of Us? That was so hilarious because we would have a watch party for you.
Oh my god.
That was the best.
That game, I wonder if I played it again, like would it...
I don't know.
Would
it wouldn't have the same
or is that
effect.
just a hard game objectively?
Because to us, it's like trying to chase the dragon. It's not the same feeling as it was before. And then you come in, you're completely new to gaming. And it's so interesting like how you see things and like resolve like certain things in game mechanics. And for us it's just like really funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
At
man.
first I thought you guys were making fun of me, which it is, but you guys are like laughing with me. I understand. I miss those times though. You know? I feel like
Yeah.
these days, because I haven't had enough time to invest in a game, like Last of Us, I would play every day and try to beat. But because I'm only doing repetitive games these days, there's that part of stream is kind of lacking these days, and I want to get back into it. I want to try new and different games.
Oh man,
But yeah,
I miss the old Crystal.
I'm gonna die. I'm the same me, guys. What happened? Have I already been jaded
Maybe.
in streaming? No, I can't.
It's too soon, man. Like
Back to Celeste.
you're still new.
Yeah, I am. I'm very new. Back to Celeste, and get slapped back into reality. Like you don't know anything about gaming, Crystal.
Oh man,
Die.
remember when we were playing League and we were playing with bots? It's like, I think I'm ready to play against players. I'm like, are you sure?
You weren't even like, are you sure? You were like, okay. And I think that was the first game I played with Verd.
That was
right.
That was like the best time I've ever played League because it was so chaotic, and we still won. I think.
What the fuck? Why didn't you warn me, JoJo?
It's like I just threw you into the deep end and expected you to like swim.
Yeah. Or like those parents who like, if the kid wants to try something really spicy, they let them try it.
Yeah.
So they get scarred by it. No, I'm kidding. But it was one of those situations. I'm just like, wait, don't I have the I'm gonna die command? I thought I did. I haven't heard it in a while.
Yeah, that emote is like legendary too. There's lore in that.
Can we talk about how you came in, became my mod, and made my stream from a cutesy like stream to a fucking meme stream?
Dude, I'm so glad I did, because with that emote, we would have never met like people in our community.
True. Oh, this one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I would spam that.
I'm talking about this one.
That one. Oh, that one.
That's literally my I'm gonna die stream. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like these were the good days.
Those were the good days, man.
What happened, JoJo? I want to get back to these days.
I
need
don't know.
to play harder games. That's what I need to do. Ghost of Tsushima was easy. Although I never
Was
beat
it easy?
It wasn't long.
You're like on that boss for like at least an hour.
Like 2 hours.
It was so fun to
True.
watch though, your progression.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I can't play it until I get a freaking PS4. And even if I do get a PS4, I have to start it over, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just the Ghost of Tsushima is just my next game, Cyberpunk. Is it called Cyberpunk? The new one that's coming out,
Deep down, I would love to watch you play Dark Souls, but I know you're not gonna play it.
I know you would.
One day.
One day.
Yeah.
Maybe like I'll do it as Cyberpunk is never coming out, really. I mean, I want to play it. What game do you suggest I play, JoJo?
I don't know. I got my own shit now, man. Come on.
Wait, I feel like I bought a bunch of games that you requested, and I've just never started it. Yeah.
So you
like,
still
I
have
bought
those
most
games.
of the games you told me to buy during the summer sale, and it's already winter. Like daylight savings is ending tomorrow. Did you know?
That's so funny. You asked that question. Like, what game should I play? Because I'm like, I don't know, man. Like,
I feel like I have to run it by Project Manager.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Like you, among other people, like I helped get started. It's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's like, it's pretty much, here, I'll give you training wheels. But now you have to like pedal.
Be free.
Yeah, exactly. So
go.
It's really up to your imagination what you want to stream and whatnot, what you want to share. Because I got my own shit, these days.
I think also what I realized is multiplayer games are the most fun. Like playing with friends is the most fun.
For sure.
That's why, like Valorant, Overwatch, even Phasmophobia, like you play with other people. I think that's why I enjoy it so much.
That's how we developed, or you developed community night.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Like Among Us too, it's like all playing with people, other people, other friends, and making friendships, and sometimes even breaking them. That's what makes it fun, you know? And that's why I've been so into playing those games over single player story games. But I do miss it sometimes. I will probably, once I graduate, get back into it. We'll see.
Yeah, it feels like you're streaming at least like once or twice a week because of your current schedule and lifestyle, but I feel like once you get that over with, then should be streaming more, right?
Back to normal. Yeah. Because I'm like not even trying to look for a job right now. Well, I'm already working.
Yeah.
But like I'm not trying to look for like a full-time job at the moment, just because I know that it's not going to be easy, and I do want to stream more, and hopefully the job that I have right now will transition into a full-time job. So while I feel like during the months after I graduate, I will have like 3 months where I could just stream and do part-time.
I see.
Hopefully that will keep me afloat. I don't know.
So work during the day and then stream at night kind of thing.
Work, stream, sleep, eat, repeat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of, the job you're currently working at is Leyline.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
So I wasn't, because you know how like you said that it kind of sounded like a pyramid scheme?
Yeah.
You were not the only one who thought that. Like I was talking to Leyline team members and everyone says it sounds like that by the way the person explains it. And we are all on the same page of like, it's a very, very simple concept, but it's explained in such a difficult way that people have a hard time comprehending what it is.
Yeah.
So actually next Saturday, I'm going to have like a virtual hangout with like just some of our social media team members who can explain it much more easily. But yeah, basically what the job is, you donate your computer power to science at the comfort of your own home using your computer, and you get free exclusive digital items for it. And those items are tied to cryptocurrency. So you could sell those items and get real crypto, which you can make real money off of. It's a nonprofit. It's our motto is change the game, change the world. Like the vision of the company in the long run is to change the world for the better and to reward people for doing good things and incentivizing them to do good things. So it all starts off where there's a bunch of scientists, right, who need all these algorithms solved to figure out what they're trying to figure out. For example, if you're a scientist and you want to somehow figure out COVID and find a vaccine for it or whatever it is, he needs a lot of computer power to solve algorithms that will get him certain answers that he needs. And it's really expensive to buy computer power, right, to pay for it. But in the world, there are 2.2 billion gamers who all own computers.
So you want to crowdsource?
Yes. So if everyone donates a little bit of vaccines, if everyone donates a little bit of their computer power in solving these algorithms, which solves by itself on the computer using a program called Boink, which is, it's Berkeley owns it. It's open source, a Berkeley software that a professor at Berkeley made, and it's run through Berkeley. That thing helps solve algorithms, and it's a rewards program, and you get free shit, which is awesome.
Okay.
But it's explained in a really hard way that turns people off sometimes. So we are working on that.
Yeah, like even how you explained it, I'm like, okay, you should have said that it was like in 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, we need a 30-second elevator pitch.
And if they want to know more, of course you're gonna go into like the details. It depends, but you don't want to like blurt everything out.
Yeah. I think it's because people are very passionate about it.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're too like us, we were in Yang Gang. a lot of Andrew Yang shit that they didn't need to know about, you know? Yeah, but like even during the interview that we had for the like where we had the mukbang, in the end I'm like, oh, okay, so you basically get rewarded for donating your computer power and you get exclusive in-game items. And they clipped that part and they were like, this is what we need to say.
Right.
It was funny, but yeah, it's a pretty cool concept. I think it has the potential to actually become something because a lot of companies, gaming companies especially, are on board to do something like this because all they have to do is donate items. And I think it's a really, really cool concept that can help the majority of people get something good out of doing something good. And Andrew Yang talks about this in his book, right? A rewards program, but in real life, where people like acquire points for doing community work. And then you can spend those points at things like Home Depot. It's like that, but just a digital, virtual version of it.
Yeah, you just need to stick to that. And the analogy I like to use to like how you're, I guess, using or like, converting those points, right, through crypto, right? I like to use the Venmo analogy, is what we talked about before, right?
Yeah, so how Leyline that's like what Leyline gets out of it. Like, how will Leyline make money from this concept? Because it almost sounds too good to be true in some instances. Like, you're giving people free money. Well, yeah, but whenever you make transactions, like, you want to turn your Leyline points into crypto, we're going to charge you 2%, which is what Venmo does, it's a transaction fee. That's how we're going to make money.
Yeah.
And the money made from those transaction fee goes back into investing into the people, investing into items, software, things like that. Yeah, and that's just it. And I think it's a pretty simple concept. It took me a while to understand too. I don't know why, because it's a simple concept. But hopefully we find better ways to explain it to the public. Alpha is open and running right now, alpha testing. Wave 1 went out, I think, last week. Wave 2, which you're on the list for JoJo, will come out very soon. Yeah.
Also, not to cut you off, but
no.
Did you sign any NDAs for this? Because I'm scared.
No.
Okay, good.
So we're totally 100% transparent about what we do.
Okay. Cool.
And tech companies, tech startups, I feel like I heard somewhere realistically can't make you sign an NDA.
Okay.
Because they don't have something like that. Like, I did sign an NDA once, and even that was, they said that like it's not, like they can't really make you do, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't have any NDAs. Everything is open source, 100% transparent. Like the CEO really wants to break all the boundaries of what we think of corporate America and companies. Like, he wants to Zoom and stream our Zoom meetings, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, as long as the other partners that are involved in it are okay with it. Like, when it comes to our company and what we do, we're 100% transparent. Go follow us at alpha or leyline.gg. Leyline nonprofit, Leyline NP on Instagram, Twitter. Yeah.
So usually I record this on YouTube, and obviously you're gonna give me like all the socials and stuff as well too. So
yeah, we'll do, of course.
Yeah, I feel like
for letting me talk about it.
I feel like the NDA thing is like a running joke on my podcast because ever since like the second episode, like NDA what, and then my friend joked, he's like, "Oh, my people will be seeing you." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Oh no.
And he was kidding, and I legit got sweaty over that. I'm like, all right, I gotta delete this.
What?
Yeah, it's funny. Like even Dolly too, because like she's signed to the label. I'm like, do you have an NDA? It's like, no, it's all good. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I
mean,
always,
if they did have an NDA, then it's their problem for sharing it for you. If they did sign an NDA and they're sharing it, you know, that's on them.
True.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Are you gonna
Legal
play any
stuff.
games tonight?
What?
Wait, did you say League?
No, I said legal stuff.
Oh,
It's like,
legal. So I'm like League. Yeah, let's hop on.
league. It's like, all right, let's end the podcast and hop on because
Yeah, what games are you gonna play tonight, JoJo?
I don't even know, dude. Like, first thing I do after I hop off is just like wash my face
Oh yeah.
and take
Well, I
off
have
these
to
lashes,
stream,
man.
so I can't take this makeup on for a while.
Oh, you are streaming. Shit. Wait, you're stream. Oh shit. I'm holding you up, aren't I?
No.
Huh?
It's fine. It's just a Halloween stream. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna play Overwatch and League
I mean,
with JoJo. With JoJo League. That's what I'm gonna do.
see, we went through our origins. We went through Leyline.
Our origin story makes it sound like we're like X-Men.
Yeah.
X-Men.
Origins, Leyline, you streaming.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a stopping point here for us.
Yeah.
Unless you want to talk about some other stuff. I don't know what's on your mind. You got any hot
Not
takes or
much.
anything? Cool.
Hot takes.
Yeah. I know you do. But
The election is next week.
oh, dude.
It's very, very, very close by. My hot take, I don't think much will change regardless of who wins.
Yeah. We'll still be inside streaming,
Yeah.
playing games.
Yeah, for us especially. But I meant just like for the world. Or for America. I don't know. Change is hard to come by and slow to implement, right?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And usually with change comes, the counterpoint of it, and like people rioting and stuff against the change.
Yeah, I feel like no matter who wins, that there will be some sort of rioting.
Yeah.
Or madness just going on, right? Meteor 2020, I heard about that though.
Yeah, make sure you guys buy a handgun just in case. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Dude, everyone at Leyline, and like I had like a video meeting, and they're like, I want to make sure that you have everything that you need for a couple of days. I think I need to go grocery shopping on Monday, because people are boarding up their stores, and it's not just you who mentioned this. They're actually like, there might be riots. Like, you should go to the market and get what you need.
True.
I'm a little freaked out, dude.
Yeah, I think I'll be
fine. I'm a little scared. But yeah, elections are coming up. Don't forget to vote, guys. Yeah, I think I want to end it with this, JoJo.
Okay.
It doesn't matter who you vote for, because we're allowed to have different opinions, right? But I do feel like voting is very, very important. If you don't live in a swing state, like if you live in California, heck, I could have written in Andrew Yang today, which I didn't, but I could have, and it wouldn't have really mattered. Like, on a national scale, my vote doesn't really count because I live in such a blue state. But I think voting is very, very important for your town and your community government. It really, really has a chance to make or break a candidate, and I think that's very important. Like voting for your district congresswoman, congressman, right? I think in that sense, your vote does really count, and voting for specific propositions, measures. My mail-in ballot didn't come, so I had to go vote. But go out and vote, man. Like, it matters, in my opinion. I understand that there's like a lot of frustration. Same, like I did not want to vote for who. Like we didn't, like, especially you and me, we didn't see it turning out this way, right?
Right.
And it's unfortunate that they couldn't get goth Andrew Yang, emo Andrew Yang. He was so cool. But, we
tried.
It is what it is. So go out and vote, people. It's important. If you can. Yeah. One day we will be able to vote for Andrew Yang, hopefully. Till that day comes, let's work hard, JoJo.
For sure.
I shall meet you on the campaign trail in 4 years.
Right?
Yo, that would be dope. Do you think he'll run in 2024?
I hope so.
Same.
We got some competition though with Pete, Kamala.
Yo, Pete is actually kind of growing on me, man.
Yeah, he's like
He's changed.
he's up there. He's like at least for me, he's like a second or third.
Marianne Williamson, Tulsi Gabbard, Andrew Yang, top 3. And then I think
sure.
Pete, man.
Yeah.
I was like, seeing his Fox interviews are hilarious. Have you watched them?
No, I've been disengaged.
He like shuts them down so hard that they have nothing to say. It's
That's
kind of
awesome.
funny. And he like stopped wearing a tie now and he's all for Andrew Yang. And like he became cool over the past year. Yeah. And I used to despise him.
Yeah. I don't know. It could also be like a strategic thing as well too. I don't know.
Very true.
Like
very true.
From what we learned, politics is very calculated and strategic for the most part.
Of course.
So, I don't know.
But yeah, you should check out those videos if you ever get a chance. It's pretty funny. Yep.
I think that's all we gotta say for tonight.
So more streaming to come. More music to come from JoJo, I'm guessing, soon? Your Halloween mix was fire, by the way.
Which one? I had 2 parts. Both of them?
I mean, they were all good, but I went like batshit crazy when I heard the Satisfy version. Like the sped up version of Satisfy.
I'll give you that sound file, I guess.
I clipped it. It's in my channel. Like,
no, I'll give you like the actual file. Like I'll cut it.
Cool.
So
learn to produce music, JoJo, so you can bless us with your own remixes.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like after this one, I don't know if I should take a break from DJ streams
to work on producing.
Yeah, I feel like I need more time for that because like DJing as well too. Like you have to go out, find the tracks, find the sound you want. It's like a whole nother world once again.
Maybe just try producing, and if you don't think you have enough time to DJ and you want to learn how to produce, like that's still you pursuing music and pursuing your passions and working on something that you want to do. So I don't think that's a really bad idea. Get more G Fuel.
Get more G Fuel.
Everyone's into G Fuel these days. Is it new?
No, it's G Fuel's been around. It's just like Hugs and like started it, and then I bought it. I'm like, hey, it's not bad.
Yo, even Vert drinks it.
Yeah, we're all a bunch of influencers in this community. We influence each other. It's awesome.
I'm like, do I need to be drinking it, guys? I feel like I'm missing out.
I don't know.
No? Yes?
Maybe.
Does it make you a better gamer?
No.
Because if it does, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Your Don't face is like, I'll do it.
I'll do it, guys. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to make me a better gamer, I'm down.
Alright, Crystal.
All jacked up on G Fuel. Alright, JoJo.
This was fun. Thanks for coming on. This was
fun. No, thank you for having me. Thank you for all that you did for me. And streaming and motivating me to keep going.
That was all you.
Nah. I can't take all the credit.
Oh, man.
No. But yeah.
But yeah, so Crystal, where can the people find you? Go.
People can find me on Twitch and Instagram by typing in Crystal11ized. It's Crystal11ized. That is my handle for all my social media regarding Twitch. Go click that follow button if you haven't already. I feel so legit. Go click that follow button if you haven't already. And I'm about to go live, so
yeah.
Come play games with me.
All right.
Come play League, JoJo. All right.
Whoever's watching live.
Thank you for watching. Bye,
Crystal
guys.
will be on shortly, but thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
I guess this was like the most proper outro I've had in the podcast.
Really? Did you just end it before?
You seen the last episode with Dolly where we just kept talking and she thought I already ended, but
Oh.
it was so jank.
Well, you live and you learn, man. With practice comes perfect.
It was really funny though. Like I had a lot of fun. Like all of my guests are very unique, and it's like it depends on the energy and like how we flow. It's awesome. So
for sure.
Yeah, guys.
Well,
it's been real. I'll see you on the next podcast. Stay tuned. All right, bye.
Bye.